Hey guys, Diana here from Garden Love. I'm here with Steve Liz at the Sylmar Agricultural Center. I came here because I have tons of questions. As you guys know, I just got my raised bed that I'm so excited to start planting things in there. But so I don't waste any money and time, I want to make sure that I know what to start putting in my raised bed, considering that we're already in June and the heat's coming on, and I want to make sure that what I'm putting in my raised bed is going to grow and actually give me some fruit or vegetables. Okay, so Steve Liz is here to give us some answers for the garden.
Okay, well, we're going to talk a little bit about June 15th. That's pretty much what the date. We're halfway through June. We're 3 months into the growing season. As I've told people before, our growing season starts in Southern California March 15th. At that point, we're pretty sure we're not going to have any more frosts. As you can see, our beautiful tomatoes, these are about 2 months, almost about 2.5 months old, and they're huge. I wouldn't recommend planting too many tomatoes at this time unless you can get larger ones. Don't start them by seed. When it starts getting really, really hot, 100+ degrees, your tomatoes won't grow. Right now, I'd recommend planting peppers, maybe some eggplant. Any of your basils are really good. Cucumbers, watermelon. If you're going to do any pumpkins, let's wait till the end of June so you're sure that the harvest will be during Halloween. Obviously, you want your pumpkins for Halloween. Over here, if you take a look at some of the peppers we have inside here in between the hay bales, they're a little bit on the yellow side, as you can see. Reason being, lack of fertilizer. Okay, I just fertilized these last week when we did the video on the organic tomatoes, so they should green up. Peppers love the heat. They do like a little extra water, whereas your tomatoes, they don't like water at all. You can also see a determinate tomato here that needs no staking. And if you pan back over, take a look at the cage tomatoes, those are an indeterminate and they need a lot of staking. Again, we did this last week, we watered. I'm gonna try to go 2 weeks without watering it with this heat, I don't know. I'm gonna wait and let the tomatoes tell me what to do. If we wanna walk over to our raised beds, that's kind of what Diane was asking about. Is it Diane or Diana?
Diana.
Diana, sorry, I'm horrible at names. Anyhow, we do have a lot of onions here. I want to get my onions out and get some more peppers planted. So you can see, we're going through here. We're just going to pull out our onions. I really don't care. Look at, we got red, white. I don't care how big they are or what they are. They're ready to go. They're taking up space. I'm going to plant some more peppers. Over here, again, you can see the difference in colors. These are a different kind of pepper. These are serranos. And then over here are the jalapeno. I found that the jalapeno pepper needs a little bit more fertilizer than the others, but look at this, there's one already.
Were these planted at the same time?
All of these were planted at the same time.
Okay.
But we've just got some more food on them. I have eggplant over here. Reason for these little white stakes, these are grafted eggplant. So the theory with the grafted plant, they're gonna give me 3 times as much produce as a non-grafted.
And when were these put in?
These were put in 2 weeks ago.
Oh, okay, so just in the month of June as well. Okay.
These are grafted jalapenos. These are non-grafted jalapenos on the back of you.
So these are non-grafted.
Non-grafted. So we're just trying to see the difference in plants.
And there's already jalapenos.
Yeah, we got jalapenos. Again, peppers like the hot weather. They like a little bit more water than the tomatoes. They don't need a lot of room to grow. Now, if there was no bottom on here, I would tell you don't plant your tomatoes here.
Okay.
But since it's just dirt, they'll go down.
Okay.
If you're getting a raised bed and there's concrete bottom, make sure you got at least 2 feet for your tomatoes. You've got to have some space. 2 feet by 3 feet on a tomato plant.
Would you say that since jalapenos don't need a lot of space, they're ideal to grow in containers?
Absolutely. You can grow them in containers. I prefer a 15-gallon container, whereas the smallest for a tomato is a 35-gallon container, as we did over there. The bigger the container, the better for your tomatoes. The peppers will take a little smaller one. You can plant a lot more peppers in a smaller space too, to get them. If you look over here, I have some more determinate tomatoes. These are patio. And again, you can see they have structure. You don't need any type of stakes or cages on these.
Would you also say these would be well for containers?
Absolutely.
Okay, because they're
A smaller container
smaller.
on a determinate tomato because they don't grow as big.
okay.
They stay smaller.
And the roots are smaller on
The
this
roots are
tomato?
smaller on the
Okay.
determinate tomato too.
Well,
If you
that's-
pan over here, we planted, all these are indeterminate tomatoes, and I got these seeds, look, here. I got these seeds on the internet with all these different colors on the same vine. No way. I really don't think it's gonna work, but guess what? We're gonna try it and we'll give you the results. So if you're paying $10 for a pack of seeds like I did, beware, it might not come true. So I had to see for myself, and we will. We plant, these are all the crazy color mixed rainbow tomatoes. I imagine every tomato plant is gonna be a different color. I don't think the colors will be as vibrant, but hey,
And if
prove me
any
wrong.
of you guys have planted these and have success growing this, let us know. Leave it down in the comments down below.
I'd like to know.
And if you want to follow this tomato growing, the rainbow tomato, we can call it, go ahead and check out Steve Liz's channel because he's going to be posting updates on these tomatoes.
And Garden of
Garden
Love.
Love, because I'll be visiting
So
him
we're gonna
here.
be collaborating for a while now on different ways to grow gardens in Southern California. So if you're
Yes.
back in New York, this isn't gonna work too good for you.
Exactly.
And if you're watching videos in Southern California from back in New York, it's not going to be good for you. The soils are different, the temperatures are different. If you want to watch something and read something, make sure it says grown in Southern California.
That's great information. That's very true.
So let's take a look over here. If you want, just real quick, I got some new stuff over here. I have a super dwarf tomato that I just planted.
Oh, really?
I'm not familiar with them yet. I don't know if they're any good. We also have a ketchup and fries. Okay, this is a tomato plant that's grafted onto a potato.
Oh.
So the theory here is I'm gonna have tomatoes, which I make my ketchup, and then underneath in the ground the potatoes are growing. Yes, it does work. It's a novelty, but it is fun. It's great for kids. We're not going to make a lot of French fries and ketchup, but it's fun to do, and the kids love it. So in another month, I'll pull this plant out, and there'll be a bunch of potatoes, and I can show the kids.
Wow.
We grow a lot of blue basil here. As you can see, it's a great pollinator plant. You see all the bees? This is a perennial. You can only grow this by cuttings. There's no real seed for the African blue basil, but it's great for garnishing. And you can also use it for floral arrangements.
Nice.
We have different kinds of oregano here. And then right there
Oh,
is
I can
something
smell
different.
it.
That's called a Jerusalem artichoke. And we're going to be using that for floral arrangements. You
Okay.
can eat the root. It is very, very good. But we're growing those for floral. What else do we have here? Lavenders, different kinds of thyme. This is a Carolina Reaper pepper.
Oh, yikes.
We have 5 of the hottest peppers in the world here. We have the Carolina Reaper, we have the Scorpion, the Trinidad, the Ghost, and I believe there's one more over there. I forget what it's called, but again, folks, it's a novelty. For me, they're too damn hot. The hottest I go is a jalapeno because I want the flavor. If you go that hot, you're crazy, but people want them. They want to see how they do. Again, we'll come back and maybe we'll do a harvest video on what we're harvesting here. If you have any questions, you can post them on her site or on my site. I do have Facebook, Sylmar Agriculture. You can look me up there. And we are going to do a new segment starting next week at Lopez Canyon called Ask Mr. List. And we'll be able to answer most of your garden questions. And if I can't answer it, I will find somebody that can. But I won't lie to you. If I don't know it,
And then we're going to be having the soil.
our next workshop at Lopez Canyon, which is over here where the 118 and the 210 meet, it's going to be about soil. So I'm going to talk about all your soil needs, all your composting, all your fertilizer. We're going to touch on vermiculture, which means worm farming, and we're going to touch on hugelkultur, which, if you want to know what it is, look it up. It's kind of hard to explain. We have a giant mountain way over there. That's our hugelkultur. It's an Austrian-German invention. That's pretty cool. But I think it'll be a lot of fun. And as usual, all our workshops, we have giveaways and fresh juices and just a lot of camaraderie and networking.
Yeah.
And
And I think it would be an amazing way for us to meet some of the subscribers that are
free.
watching our channel.
All
It's
my
free.
workshops are free. I don't charge anything to attend. And there's some great information for everybody always. And again, if you need a question answered, just look up Diana or Steve List and we'll take care of you.
All right, guys. Well, I hope this information was helpful. I'm looking forward to actually taking some of this information and putting it in my raised beds, because as you guys know, I'm brand new to the raised bed gardening. I'm more about the container gardening with the trees, but it's a new venture in my gardening life, so I'm excited. All right, guys. I hope you guys have a blessed day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.